Starting the mortgage process can feel confusing because there are a lot of moving parts. You may be thinking about your payment, your credit, your income, your documents, your property, interest rates, closing costs, or whether now is even the right time to move forward. That can be true whether you're buying a home, refinancing your current mortgage, or using home equity. The good news is that the process is easier to understand when you think about it as a series of steps. Step one, start with your goal. The first question is not always what's the rate. A better starting point is what are you trying to accomplish? You may want to buy a home, lower your monthly payment, change your loan term, access home equity, consolidate debt, or simply understand what options may be available. The right loan option depends on the goal. That's why it helps to start with the reason for the mortgage, not just the mortgage itself. Step two, understand your payment comfort zone. Next, think about your payment comfort zone. A calculator can help estimate how the loan amount, interest rate, loan term, and other costs may affect your monthly payment, but the calculator is only a starting point. The real question is whether the payment makes sense for your budget, goals, and comfort level. A mortgage may fit the numbers and still not feel right for you. Step three, review your qualifying picture. When a lender reviews a mortgage application, several things matter, including income, debts, credit history, available funds, the property, and the purpose of the loan. You don't need to be perfect in every category. The question is how the full picture fits together. That's one reason it can help to ask questions early before you feel rushed to make a decision. Step four, apply and provide documents. When you apply, the lender will request documents to verify the information you provided in the application. Those documents might include pay stubs, tax forms, bank statements, mortgage statements, identification, or other supporting information depending on your situation. The goal is not paperwork for the sake of paperwork, it's to document the information needed for the loan decision. Step 5, processing and underwriting. After you apply, the loan moves through processing and underwriting. Processing is where the file is organized and documents are gathered. Underwriting is the formal review of the borrower, the loan program, the property, and the purpose of the loan. The underwriter may assign conditions for approving the loan. A condition is simply something that needs to be provided, clarified, corrected, or completed before final approval. Conditions are a normal part of the process. Step 6, the property is reviewed. The lender is not only reviewing the borrower, it also has to review the property. For a purchase, that typically includes the contract, appraisal, title work, insurance, and sometimes repair or inspection related issues. For a refinance or home equity loan, the review focuses on property value, existing mortgage balance, available equity, title, taxes, and insurance. Step 7, clear to close and closing. Once the required review is complete, the loan may be cleared to close. That means the lender has completed the review and the loan is ready to move toward closing. But the loan is not finished until it closes. Before closing, it's important to avoid major financial changes such as opening new credit, changing jobs, taking on new debt, or making large unexplained deposits without talking to your lender first. At closing, you sign the final documents and complete the transaction. For a purchase, that means finalizing the loan and getting the keys. For a refinance or home equity loan, it means signing the new loan documents. In many cases, the loan will not fund immediately because federal law requires a waiting period before funding can occur. The mortgage process can feel complicated, but it's not a big mystery. First, you identify the goal, then you get oriented, then you apply. After that, the information is documented, reviewed, and approved. Finally, everything comes together at closing. You don't need to know every detail before you begin. You just need to understand the next step and be comfortable asking questions along the way. At Texas Lone Star Lending, we envision a world where it's okay to ask questions. That's why we're your loan educator.